My name is David Hudspeth, and I am the Customer Service and Fulfillment Manager with Carnival. So we've had a relationship with Verint since we launched our e-commerce platform. We were a little later than some retailers, so that happened about 2015, 2016. The person in charge of that was familiar with Verint and their how they figure CSAT scores, and that was a big factor in choosing them. And the one thing about Verint is it's amazing how intuitive the feedback is, because you're just not getting what you want to know from the customers. They also give you a way to quantify how the customers feel about the whole experience. So we have the experience management. We also just recently did behavioral analytics, which has been phenomenal for us for a lot more real-time feedback and the alerts that we can get for it. The success I've seen is I didn't have a way to identify before for like our e-commerce team if somebody is having a problem on the site. Now with the behavioral analytics, we can know instantly with alerts that this person has feedback that's, and what it is, and watch the replay. So we can get it down, the response time to fixing if there actually is an issue. The response time is so much better. What it boils down to us with the tools we use from Verint are that our legacy surveys and questions that we ask customers really had to do with what we wanted to know about the interactions with us. What Verint is actually providing and telling and analyzing for us is what the customers are trying to tell us about their experience. It doesn't matter what we want to know. What matters is what the customers are telling us. I believe the balance is good, and it's good for everyone along the journey, from the customers down to our store level and our districts and the people that report to me in the office that are using the data. There isn't anything that they don't have access to at the appropriate level. And you can set access in Verint with who can see what. You can give an executive access, or the people that are actually responsible for the programs, you can get really into the weeds with the nitty-gritty with that. Verint lets us get deep into what the customers are telling us. And it's not a surface thing. And especially when we do kind of the deep dive analysis, when their experts get into it for us, which is very helpful because it's not just our interpretation of the data, it's a dispassionate interpretation of the data that's not colored by our own experience. My favorite part of working with Verint, it sounds trite, but it's true, it's the people that I get to interact and work with. Our account people are absolutely amazing, and I've never had a request that they have ignored or laughed at or said wasn't possible.